Urgent health warning, the 12 dangerous egg mistakes. Quietly sabotaging your health? You're making them right now. Wait, before you even think about cracking open your next egg for breakfast, you need to hear this. For decades, the simple egg has been praised as nature's perfect food. Cheap, protein-packed, and a multivitamin in a shell. It's the staple breakfast for countless seniors, scrambled, fried, or boiled over a salad. But what if the very way you prepare, eat, and store this common food is actually hurting your health instead of helping it? This might sound surprising, especially since eggs are everywhere, but here is the part no one is telling you. If you are not careful, the egg can quietly work against your body. The way it's cooked, combined with other foods or even stored, can increase your cholesterol, strain your heart, or expose you to dangerous bacteria. For older adults, where the immune system and metabolism are naturally weaker than they once were, these everyday mistakes can be far more harmful, slowly chipping away at your energy, raising your blood pressure, and putting your heart at risk. My name is Dr. Emily Carter, and I have spent over 20 years in preventive medicine and nutrition, guiding seniors toward a healthier life. I have seen patient after patient who thought they were eating perfectly well, only to discover that small, seemingly harmless choices with their daily eggs were causing fatigue and silently risking their health. That is why this information is critical and why you must not click away. We are going to uncover the 12 dangerous mistakes seniors make with eggs. Mistakes you may be making right now in your own kitchen without realizing the hidden danger. By the time you finish reading this, you will know exactly how to enjoy eggs the right way, transforming them into a powerful tool that protects your muscles, sharpens your brain, and supports your heart health instead of letting them quietly put you in danger. Don't make another breakfast until you know the facts. Your independence and well-being could depend on it. Chapter 1: The Outdated Yolk, Myth and Missing Out on Nature's Multivitamin. The first and perhaps most prevalent mistake seniors must stop making is the outdated belief that egg yolks are bad for the heart, leading them to avoid yolks completely. For generations, many were strictly advised that the yolk was dangerous, loaded with cholesterol that would surely clog the arteries if eaten too often. It's a habit I see constantly in my clinic. Seniors proudly declaring, "Don't worry, doctor, I only eat the egg whites. I never touch the yolk," convinced they are safeguarding their heart health. But here is the profound truth. Completely avoiding the yolk is a major health mistake based on science that is now decades out of date. While it is true that a yolk contains about 186 milligrams of cholesterol, modern research has shown that the cholesterol you eat does not affect your blood cholesterol nearly as much as was once feared. In fact, major health organizations, including the American Heart Association, now confirm that eggs can absolutely be part of a heart-healthy diet for the vast majority of people. More importantly, throwing away the yolk means discarding the core of the egg's nutrition, a powerful cocktail of protective nutrients that seniors desperately need. For example, yolks are one of the richest natural sources of choline, a critical nutrient that your body uses to produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter essential for memory and overall brain health. Seniors who get enough choline have been shown to have a lower risk of dementia. Furthermore, the yolk is where you find lutein and zeaxanthin, powerful antioxidants that directly protect your eyes from age-related macular degeneration and cataracts, which are the leading causes of vision loss after age 60. These eye-protecting compounds are found almost entirely in the yolk, not the white. You are also tossing out vitamin D, essential for bone strength and immune function, and vitamin B12, crucial for nerve function and red blood cell production, nutrients many older adults are already deficient in. When you throw away the yolk, you are left with just the protein from the white, which is beneficial but nowhere near enough to nourish your brain, bones, and eyes for healthy aging. Large-scale scientific studies, such as one published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, which followed over 177,000 people, have confirmed that eating up to 1 egg a day is not associated with an increased risk of heart disease or stroke. For many, moderate consumption actually supports heart health due to the yolk's unique nutrient combination. The myth persists because decades ago, cholesterol was wrongly labeled as the main villain, a position now held by saturated fats and processed foods. The advice is simple: do not fear the yolk. For most healthy seniors, 1 egg a day is perfectly safe, protective, and serves as a natural multivitamin for your most important organs, keeping you sharp, strong, and independent as you age. Chapter 2: The Quantity Trap and the Myth of Unlimited Muscle Gain. The second common mistake is falling for the belief that eating as many eggs as possible will automatically build stronger muscles. This idea is pervasive, stemming from images of bodybuilders or movie characters downing half a dozen eggs for breakfast, which fosters the misconception that sheer quantity equals strength. However, the truth for seniors is far more nuanced, especially after age 60, when the body processes protein less efficiently. While a single egg provides an excellent 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein, your body has a distinct limit to how much of that protein it can effectively use for muscle repair at one time. Research indicates that the average senior only needs about 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal to maximally stimulate muscle synthesis and repair, which translates to roughly 3 to 4 eggs, not 8 or 10. Consuming protein far beyond this limit is inefficient. The excess is simply either stored as unnecessary calories or excreted. I often saw patients like Mr. Johnson, a 72-year-old retired firefighter who proudly ate 6 eggs every morning for muscle strength, yet his blood work showed climbing cholesterol and weight gain without corresponding muscle gain. He was just adding calories his body couldn't use. Science confirms that quality and timing matter far more than overwhelming quantity. A study in the Journal of Nutrition demonstrated that older adults gained the most muscle strength when their protein intake was evenly distributed throughout the day, rather than being concentrated in a single, huge meal. Furthermore, a balanced diet is essential. Eggs are a wonderful source, but they should not be your only one. Seniors require a variety of proteins, including fish, lean meats, nuts, and dairy, to ensure they receive the complete spectrum of essential amino acids and nutrients like the omega-3s from fish or the magnesium from nuts. For most healthy adults, up to 7 eggs per week fit well into a balanced diet. If you are very physically active, 2 eggs at a meal is acceptable, but it should be accompanied by vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. The crucial takeaway is this: after 60, your focus must shift from muscle overload to consistency and balance. Spreading your protein intake evenly and combining eggs with other nutrient-rich foods avoids taxing your metabolism and heart while ensuring your muscles receive exactly what they need to thrive. Chapter 3: The Late Night Snare, Why Eggs Before Bed. Sabotage your sleep and digestion. Mistake number 3 is a seemingly innocent habit: eating eggs too late at night. For many seniors, heating up a boiled egg or scrambling one with toast feels comforting, a simple, protein-rich snack before bed. But this habit is a catch that can subtly disrupt your digestion, undermine your sleep quality, and even strain your heart health. Eggs are a dense source of both protein and fat, substances that require a considerable amount of time and energy for the body to break down. At night, your metabolism naturally slows down to prepare for rest, meaning this heavy digestive process can cause significant discomfort, often manifesting as bloating, indigestion, or acid reflux that you might mistake for a sign of simply getting older. In fact, patients often report that their sleep improved dramatically once they cut out late-night eggs. The link between late-night, high-protein, high-fat foods and poor sleep quality in older adults is supported by research, such as a study in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine. Instead of sinking into the deep, restorative sleep your body requires for healing and memory consolidation, the digestive process keeps your system subtly activated, leading to restless nights, frequent waking, and daytime grogginess. Furthermore, while eggs themselves are low-carb, pairing them with the typical late-night items, white bread, butter, or processed meats, can cause unnecessary blood sugar spikes and dips, making glucose control difficult for those managing diabetes or pre-diabetes. A less-known but critical danger is the strain on the heart. Heavy eating before bed forces your heart to work harder during a period when it should be resting. and this long-term habit has been associated with an increased risk of high blood pressure and heart disease over time. The solution is to enjoy your eggs earlier in the day. Breakfast and lunch are the optimal times when your body is energized to digest and utilize the protein and nutrients for muscle repair and sustained energy. If a late-night snack is needed, opt for lighter alternatives like Greek yogurt, warm milk, or a small handful of nuts, which are easier on the digestive system and often help promote better sleep. Chapter 4. The Risky Pairings: How Salt and Processed Meats Turn Eggs into a Heart Hazard. Moving on to the fourth mistake, we address the common kitchen combination that transforms a superfood into a serious health risk: loading eggs with excessive salt, bacon, sausage, or ham. While the eggs themselves are among the healthiest and most affordable foods available, the standard additions often turn this meal into a heart hazard. The reality is that most seniors are already consuming far more sodium than they should. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium daily for older adults, yet the average American intake is more than double that amount. A vast portion of this excess sodium comes from processed meats and table salt added during cooking. Adding these to your eggs is not just boosting flavor, you are actively raising your blood pressure, taxing your kidneys, and stressing your heart. For the nearly 70% of adults over 65 who suffer from hypertension, this is a dangerous habit. Just one large slice of bacon contains about 200 milligrams of sodium, and 2 slices, plus a modest sprinkle of salt, can easily put you at 500 to 600 milligrams, nearly half of your recommended daily limit, in a single breakfast. And the danger is not limited to just salt. Processed meats are packed with saturated fats and nitrates, compounds strongly linked to a higher risk of heart disease, colon cancer, and stroke. A significant study in the British Medical Journal revealed that eating just one serving of processed meat daily was associated with a 20% higher risk of early death. I once worked with a retired teacher whose blood pressure was consistently high despite medication. The culprit was his lifelong habit of bacon and eggs every morning. His health improved significantly only after he swapped the processed meats for fresh vegetables like spinach and tomatoes with his eggs. The key is to season smartly. Replace the salt shaker with heart-friendly herbs and spices like black pepper, paprika, turmeric, or fresh parsley. Pair your eggs with healthy options like avocado, vegetables, or even a small amount of smoked salmon. It's crucial to remember that the eggs are not the problem. It is the company they keep. By avoiding excess salt and processed meats, you can easily transform your egg dish from a hidden risk into a powerful, heart-healthy meal. Chapter 5. Critical Food Safety, Storage, Cracks, and the Hard-Boiled Danger Zone. A critical set of mistakes revolve around food safety and handling, which are especially dangerous for seniors with more vulnerable immune systems. Mistake 5. Storing eggs in the refrigerator door. This is a habit visible in almost every home, largely because most refrigerators are built with a special egg holder right into the door. It seems convenient, but the refrigerator door is actually the warmest and most temperature unstable spot in the entire unit. Every time the fridge is opened and closed, the eggs stored in the door are subjected to dramatic temperature fluctuations. This repeated warming and cooling encourages eggs to spoil faster and significantly raises the chance for dangerous bacteria like Salmonella to grow. What might be a mild stomach bug for a younger person can lead to severe food poisoning, hospitalization, or worse for an older adult. Food safety experts agree. Eggs must be stored in the coldest, most consistent part of the refrigerator, ideally on a middle or lower shelf, in their original carton to protect them from absorbing odors and maintain a steady temperature of 40 degrees Celsius, 45 degrees C, or lower. Mistake 7. Gambling with cracked eggs. It is incredibly tempting to use a cracked egg, especially to avoid food waste. However, a cracked egg is, quite literally, an open door for bacteria, and eating one can be far more dangerous than the small savings are worth. An intact eggshell is a natural, protective barrier that locks out dirt and contaminants, but even a hairline crack breaks this defense, allowing harmful bacteria like Salmonella to slip inside. Because the inside of the egg may look entirely normal, you won't know it is contaminated until it is too late. Both the FDA and USDA strongly warn against eating cracked eggs because they are significantly more likely to harbor dangerous bacteria. If an egg cracks on the way home and is still clean and fresh, it must be cracked into a bowl and cooked immediately and thoroughly, no runny yolks allowed. But if the crack occurred earlier or the egg has been sitting in the fridge with a broken shell, the safest, most health-protective option is to throw it away. A hospital stay costs far more than a single egg, and your health is worth more than a few dollars. Mistake 8. Overboiling and leaving eggs out. Boiling is considered a safe way to prepare eggs, but seniors often make two critical errors with hard-boiled eggs: boiling them too long and then leaving them out at room temperature. Overcooking eggs until the yolk turns rubbery and greenish gray not only ruins the texture, but also breaks down sensitive, vital nutrients like vitamin B12 and the antioxidants lutein and zeaxanthin, which are essential for seniors' brain and eye health. The second and more dangerous mistake is leaving them out. The USDA states that no cooked eggs should be left out for more than 2 hours at room temperature. After this period, bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can begin to multiply rapidly. I recall a patient who routinely boiled a dozen eggs on Sunday and kept them on the counter for snacks all week, unknowingly making himself dangerously sick by Wednesday. To avoid this, boil eggs until the yolk and white are fully set, about 9 to 12 minutes. Cool them quickly in an ice bath to stop the cooking and prevent bacteria growth, and then store them in the refrigerator, in their shells, to be consumed within 1 week. Chapter 6. High-risk habits, raw, processed, and medication interference. The next group of mistakes involves high-risk choices that can directly threaten the health of older adults. Mistake 6. Eating raw or undercooked eggs. Some seniors have a nostalgic fondness for soft-boiled eggs with runny yolks, homemade mayonnaise, or even raw cookie dough batter. However, for anyone over 60, eating raw or undercooked eggs is a dangerous, unnecessary gamble. The primary risk is a severe Salmonella infection. The bacteria can reside inside the eggshell, and unless the egg is cooked thoroughly, it can easily enter the system. While a younger person might only face a few rough days, for older adults with weaker immune systems, Salmonella can lead to severe dehydration, hospitalization, and even life-threatening complications. Food safety experts strongly recommend that seniors cook eggs until both the yolk and the white are firm. This means no runny scrambled eggs, no soft liquid centers in boiled eggs, and no tasting of raw batter. If you must make a dish that traditionally calls for raw eggs, such as a Caesar dressing, only use pasteurized eggs, which have been heated just enough to kill bacteria while remaining uncooked. Mistake 9. Relying on processed eggs instead of fresh ones. For convenience, some seniors turn to processed egg products like salted duck eggs, powdered eggs, or canned eggs. While seemingly practical, these items are often loaded with sodium, preservatives, and unhealthy additives. A single salted egg, for instance, can contain over 600 milligrams of sodium, nearly half the daily limit for older adults, silently raising blood pressure and straining the kidneys, sometimes undoing the benefits of hypertension medications. Egg powders and canned products are also heavily processed, often losing valuable nutrients like vitamin A and eye-protecting lutein and zeaxanthin during manufacturing, leaving behind mainly protein without the full spectrum of necessary compounds. The safest, most affordable, and most nutrient-rich choice will always be the fresh, whole egg. If you must use a substitute, look for pasteurized liquid eggs with absolutely no added salt or preservatives. Mistake 10. Ignoring egg interactions with medications. Most people view eggs as a benign food, but the nutrients they contain can interact with certain life-saving medications, a critical issue since most adults over 65 are on multiple prescriptions. For example, egg yolks contain vitamin K, a compound central to blood clotting. If you are taking a common blood thinner like warfarin, suddenly increasing or decreasing your egg intake can throw off your medication balance, potentially increasing your risk of dangerous bleeding or, conversely, stroke. Similarly, the rich protein content of eggs can sometimes alter the absorption of certain antibiotics or thyroid medications if taken simultaneously. The key here is consistency and communication. Never make sudden, drastic changes to your egg intake without speaking to your doctor, and always take your medications with water, never with a heavy protein meal like eggs. Something as simple as changing your breakfast can inadvertently alter the effectiveness of essential drugs, making careful dietary monitoring a non-negotiable part of senior healthcare. Chapter 7. The final hidden dangers: oils and unwashed shells. The final two mistakes involve the often ignored details of the cooking process and initial handling that dramatically affect the healthiness of your meal. Mistake 11. Frying eggs in low-quality or reused oils. A healthy egg can be instantly compromised by the oil you use to cook it. Many seniors unknowingly reach for oils that are cheap, highly processed, or unstable at high heat, such as some vegetable shortenings, margarines, or oil that has been reused for prior frying. When these low-quality oils are heated, they break down and produce oxidized compounds that directly fuel inflammation in the body, damage blood vessels, and significantly raise the risk of heart disease. Research indicates that regularly eating foods fried in reused oil can raise harmful LDL cholesterol levels by up to 15%, a major concern for anyone managing blood pressure or cholesterol. Instead, the best choices for seniors are those high in heart, healthy monounsaturated fats. Extra virgin olive oil, which is rich in protective antioxidants, or avocado oil, which is stable even at high temperatures. The good news is you do not need much. Just a teaspoon of healthy oil in a non-stick pan is enough. And you can reduce oil use altogether by choosing to poach or boil your eggs. The bottom line is that a healthy egg demands healthy company. Choose your cooking oil wisely. Mistake 12. Not washing eggshells before storing them. This mistake, often an oversight, is a huge food safety risk, ignoring the fact that the outside of an eggshell is one of the dirtiest surfaces in your kitchen. Because of how eggs exit the hen's reproductive tract, the shell surface frequently harbors bacteria like Salmonella or E. coli, even if it appears spotless. The danger arises during handling and storage. When you grab an unwashed egg, those microscopic germs transfer onto your hands, your refrigerator shelves, and potentially onto other ready-to-eat foods like fruit and vegetables, causing cross-contamination that is a leading cause of foodborne illness in older adults. The FDA recommends buying only clean refrigerated eggs, but even then, it is a smart precaution to rinse eggs under running water and dry them thoroughly with a clean towel before placing them in the fridge. Most critically, always wash your hands thoroughly with soap and warm water after handling eggs, and store them in their original carton on a middle shelf, away from the fluctuating temperatures of the door. An unwashed eggshell can act like a Trojan horse, and for seniors with less robust immune defenses, this small cleaning step is essential for enjoying this superfood without the hidden risks. Conclusion: take control of your plate. We have completed a full journey today, starting with the simple egg and uncovering the 12 common yet critical mistakes that can turn this healthy superfood into a hidden risk. From avoiding the nutritious yolk unnecessarily and eating too many eggs, to storing them incorrectly, frying them in harmful oils, or ignoring their interaction with your medication, each of these everyday errors can silently chip away at your health over time. The empowering news is that every single one of these mistakes is entirely preventable. By making small, thoughtful adjustments, choosing fresh, whole eggs, cooking them until firm, storing them in a safe place, and eating them in balance, you can fully harness all the powerful benefits eggs have to offer. You will be supporting stronger muscles, a sharper memory, healthier eyes, and a heart that continues to work robustly for you every single day. Remember this simple truth: it is not just what you eat, but how you eat it. When it comes to eggs, adopting these safe, mindful habits is a straightforward way to keep you safe, energized, and independent as you age.